Hi, we are from Group A and this is our collaborative project. We started off by designing our mock-up. Here are the sketches that we made. Then we decided on what materials to use and we chose skewers, wool thread, sponge sheet, and styrofoam for the base. In the process of making this mock-up, first we merged two skewers together with the help of wool thread to make it longer. Then we combine those long skewers with the short ones to make the roof structure. After the roof structure is done, we make the columns that support the roof. To enhance the stability of the structure, we also add joists between the columns. Lastly, we add a base for each column so the structure can stand properly. Oh yeah, don't forget to add the roof. We did some examinations to the mock-up. We put a helmet on top of it as a vertical force and the structure still stands. The second examination is horizontal force, which was done by blowing air towards the structure. The last one is an earthquake simulation. We shake the base of the structure and it still stands afterwards.
Bamboo stability was supported by bamboo truss, which technically a frame made of bamboo poles. The poles connected to each other in a particular form, which typically it follows the shape of the roof. Other than that, it was also supported by traditional or modern bamboo truss connection, where strapping a rope around each joints for traditional method and the use of metal joiners and connectors for modern method. There are various advantages of bamboo as a roof, which include its resistance to fire, which can withstand temperature up to 4000 degrees Celsius, which is due to its elastic features. Moreover, unlike other building materials like cement, bamboo poses no danger to health, which clarifies this material is safe to be used.
Moving to strength, bamboo special tissues makes it an excellent building material and can easily withstand the load of the roof. With a wood-like hardness, it gets harder over time. Bamboo, unlike wood, has short fibers that make it flexible and light, making it an excellent choice for earthquake-prone areas. This feature also helps in the installation process. Furthermore, the preservation of bamboo poles is essential to extend its durability. Bamboo poles should be treated against insect contamination as soon as possible after harvesting due to their low natural durability. One of the most common and successful preservation treatments is by impregnating bamboo fibers with a mixture of borax or boric acid minerals. In optimal conditions, treated bamboo poles have a potential service life of up to 50 years.
That's it for now. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. In this video, I will be explaining a few things regarding our roof design for the joint studio project. Our team this week consists of Caitlin, Ayu, Deta, Hazim, Natasha, Putri, Sarah Julia, Tasa, William, Hanani from Universiti Teknologi PETRONAS, and Axel from UNS. This week, we were assigned to make an attractive, stable, and durable roof for the viewing deck in Wisdom Park UGM, so it could also be used on rainy days. After some discussion on Tuesday morning, we decided to design a roof with a semi-open space as the main concept. This is the initial design and the final design completed with details of the dimensions. The first thing we did was to prepare all the materials needed for the model, and then we made the side contour using styrofoam. After that, we made the main roof and side walls using lots of popsicle sticks combined with some transparent paper sheets. We also made some diagonal columns on both sides of the viewing deck, as well as the deck itself along with its supporting beams using cardboard. Lastly, we made the supporting columns with popsicle sticks. We combined all of the elements so it became a whole and integrated structure. We plan to use WPC or wood plastic composite for the main roof because it resembles the texture of the wood but is more durable than the real wood. This material will also give off a more natural look to match the surrounding area. For the walls that aren't connected to the roof, we plan to use hollow steel. As for the supporting beams, we think H-beam is the best material due to its stronger characteristic. We also plan to use anti-heat glass which will allow the sunlight to reach inside and give a wider viewing area around. Some load and earthquake testing were done to help analyzing the structural aspect, such as stability, strength, safety, synergy, and durability. This model is strong because it stayed intact during the load testing. In reality, this strength is likely to be achieved because the main structure is supported by H-beam, a type of steel that can bear larger loads due to its thicker central web. This model is stable before and during the testing because it has strong supporting beams, columns, and joints. The use of foundation in real life will make it even more stable. Despite not being a fully enclosed space, the amount of area that the roof covers will provide a great sense of safeness. Not only will it protect the users from direct sunlight, but it will also be functional during rainy days. WPC was chosen as a material for the main roof because it looks like a real wood, it is suitable to use outdoor, and it blends in well with the surrounding area. The materials used in real life are highly durable. For instance, WPC is waterproof and highly resistant to rot and decay, while steel is also very durable. Based on this analysis, we can conclude that this design already meets the required criteria and is good enough to be applied in real life. That's all from our group. Thank you for watching.
Hi guys, we are from Group C and this is our 3D modeling mock-up named Bamboo Ring. Okay, let's start with the video of the making process. The materials we use in this mock-up are cardboard as a base plan, skewers as a construction frame, stockings as a covering membrane, thread, glue and pins as a connector. Next, we move to the mock-up test. So, the first test, we made a rain simulation. We used pasta as a representation of rain. The second test, we gave 4 kilos load on the mock-up and shake the mock-up off. Then, we also gave the same treatment with 8 kilos load. And the last test, we blew the strong wind into the mock-up. That's all from Group C. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
The design is inspired by geometry form hexagon. We found that hexagon is aesthetic, balanced, and easy to modify. For the material, we choose timber and polycarbonate. However, we use ice cream sticks, balsa, paperboard, mica paper, and styrofoam for the mock-up. First, we have to make the base using paperboard and styrofoam. Then, for the floor, we use the same material as the base. We use balsa for the columns. The hexagonal frame is made of ice cream sticks. We use a glue gun to glue the ice cream sticks. We made the right and left sides tilted for rain purpose. We add V-shaped column on both right and left sides to prevent the roof from wiggling. the last one, we cover the roof using mica paper. We test our mock-up using wind and weights. The mock-up is strong and stable enough. We cover the roof using polycarbonate for safety reasons. It will prevent people from heat and rain. Wood and polycarbonate synergize each other to create a natural impression. However, wood ain't as durable as metal. Wood must be given a finishing to increase the durability.
Hi everyone, so today we're gonna present our 3D model called Dyskoria. First, I'm gonna introduce the member of this group. There are Ano, Baihaki, Imelda, Licia, Nahda, Talita, Wira, Zida, and also Idlan. And we are from group E. Let's move on to the steps to make Dyskoria. We make the deck first as the side of this 3D model. Then, we make the framework from the ice cream stick. Lastly, we make the roof that can be used as a cover when it rains. In real life, Dyskoria will use M15 grade concrete for the column because it's suitable for single-story structure. Here's the structural analysis of the column for supporting the roof. To support the whole platform, we use M15 grade concrete too. So here's the structural analysis of the column for supporting the whole platform. For the structure, we will use restock wood because it is the most common type of wood used in the construction industry in Southeast Asia, so it is widely available. It's relatively cheap, it comes in a wide variety of dimensions, it has a long lifespan, and termite-safe wood. To make perforated roof, we will use wood plastic oxide because it's cheap and easy to obtain. Some manufacturers make them from recycled plastic. It's easy to maintain. It can be wrought in various sizes and it can be reshaped. For the cover of the roof, we will use ETFE because it's a flexible material which allows to cover the roof of different shapes and dimensions. It has low maintenance. It comes in different shapes and colors and relatively cheap compared to glass. Lastly, to make the wood become durable and weather resistant, we will use timber coating because it's easy to apply, lasts up till 2 or 3 years, and cheap solutions against weather threat. We have analyzed that our Dyskoria met the criteria of 4S plus 1D. First, strengthness. Our Dyskoria can withstand a load of about 2.5 kilograms. 2. Stability. Can be proven by shaking the 3D models and the 3D model is standing still. 3. Safety. It's safe from the rainwater because it has a solid roof. 4. Synergy. All the materials and the connection that we use will come together and make this Dyskoria become strong, stable, and safe. 5. Durability. All the materials that we use are durable materials, and in order to make the wood become lasting, we will use timber coating. That's all. Sorry if there's a mistake, and thank you.
Hi, we are from Group F and today we will explain our design of the roof task. To make the deck, we measure and draw the shape first, then cut the board and glue it. After that, for the skeleton, we merge a few sticks and assemble them into a curve or a wavy shape like this. And then we make the roof from mixed plastic and chalk paper by cutting them in triangle shape, then stick it to the skeleton. For the final steps, assemble the deck, the column, and the roof. Don't forget to add railing and plant spot. Yay, and we're done! The design of the following roof inspired by the wavy surface of water, since it will take place on the lakeside in Wisdom Park, Universitas Gadjah Mada. The design is created to support any activities on the deck, disregarding the resisting factors such as rain and sunlight. So we have the roof to have bigger area to cover the active area of the deck. The roof itself made with two types of glass, the clear ones made from traditional silicate glass and the less clear ones made from polycarbonate glass. They will be attached to a skeleton made mainly by aluminum. This will provide more shades but keeping the view outside of the roof still visible. The plane pod only covered in half with the roof, so that if the rain falls, the plane still get water. For the 360 views, we don't plane any column that made by aluminum on the further side of the deck. We instead use the spot of the furthest column on the higher deck for it to take place on. Perforated metal walls attached to the column to minimize the coverage of the surrounding and maximize the 360 view of the scenery, while minimizing the wind and have a good circulation of air. And here's the analysis of force. For the joint, we use welding because used to connect stainless steel column with aluminum bracing, stronger than bolt joint, rigid joint flexibility which is good to prevent the roof from moving vigorously, and we use bolting because used to connect the column to the ground, flexible joint which allows small deflection or movement with less structural stress, good base joint as the load, including dynamic load, are being transferred to the base. And these are the tests that we tried. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
Hello everyone, we're from Group G and we will present our studio work now. This is our group member name. Okay, we will start it. In our discussion yesterday, we planned to shape, style, size, and other components to make our mock-up. We use triangle for the main shape and do some modification to make the roof. Mock-up. First, cut the ingredient according to size. Second, we make a deck from paperboard with a tail column from some ice cream stick and put underside of the deck. The tile of the leather from paperboard with creating elevation and glue it. Then we make right and left wall from paperboard with different height. The right is higher, same as the roof or included wall. The right is longer too, but the left side is wider than right. And don't forget to use stickers for frame. For the extra, we put mica plastic to cover wall underside and some stickers to connect in clad wall. After the wall is done, we glue it with glue gun and glue. Then we make deck barrier from stickers and put the depression part of the deck. And last, we make counter from styrofoam and we put deck on it. And the mock-up is done. Yay! Now we test the mock-up with. First, we put stick on the mock-up and shake it. The roof is slightly pushed down, but still standing. Second, wind test with put mock-up in front of the fan and mock-up still in place. Third, we ran the mock-up with some ice cream stick and mock-up just move a little. And the last, we rolling the bottle from big pot is still standing. For S+1D aspect. First, stability. This structure can be considered stable from the shape that makes sense. And the material in real is a wood and stainless steel have a big density, so it's including hard materials and hard to change. But the mock-up, we use paperboard and stickers, but it's no problem if we create it with right way. Second, safety. For the users and rail, have safe from rain and from sun radiation because it's covered by polycarbonate glass, which includes safety glass. From the structure are not dangerous because from the joint are strong and not collapse. Third, strange. It's the right way to choose inclined roof so load coming vertically reduced compared than flat roof. And the area is more small to achieve for from vertically. The material are strong material. Besides that,
Wood distribution also play roles in this aspect. For synergy, use vaulting joint to stainless steel frame and treated wood because its joint is higher strength joint with nuts and bolts, and connect concrete wall with polycarbonate glass. In the mock-up, it's assumed by mica plastic. Last, durability. Same like before, the material is include the strong material, so it stand firm force and have a long lifespan.
Hi guys, we are from Group H. This project is so special because we are collaborating with our friends from UTP, Marcel and Amira. For this project, you will be needing balsa wood, glue, ice cream stick, mounting paper, clear mica, small hacksaw, ruler, cutter, and pencil. And these are the steps. First of all, make the base stack, and then make 8 20 cm height column. Each right and left sides will have 4 columns with a distance of 17.5 cm between the columns. And then make a roof frame beam with the left and right sides 10 cm long and 38 cm long in the middle. The number of beams is as much as the number of columns with a perpendicular meeting point position. And then make a gable roof with the length of the base along the beam. Make transverse reinforcement in the middle of the roof. Create a perforated wall with an asymmetrical pattern. And last but not least, cover the roof with clear mica as a representation of glass. For the load testing, we did it with 10 kilograms of loads, wind load, and earthquake load. From those load testing, we've analyzed that the structure shows strength by testing a load weighing 10 kilograms. Pattern on the right and the left side binds the structure so that it strengthens the structure. For the stability, the structure shows rigid conditions, where between structures attract each other and release tensile and compressive forces. For the synergy, the materials used are wood, iron, and glass. These materials provide continuity with the surrounding environment. For the safety, rigid structural conditions will stabilize loading from the top point to the bottom. For the durability, the materials used are wood and iron proved to be quite strong. Wood resistance is obtained from preservation with varnish and iron resistance from painting. The structural materials are also covered by glass so that can be waterproof.
Hello everyone, we are from Group I and the members are Bening, Dia, Jean, Kalista, Bara, Vika, Tegar, Zahra, Alicia, and Tarsini. Tools and materials we use are skewers, stick ice cream, mica paper, glue gun, glue, cutter, and scissors. Make a triangle and stick the skewers with the glue gun. After that, stick all the triangles to make the roof. Add some skewers on the roof to make it more aesthetic. Stick the mica paper under the roof and build the wall with stick ice cream. This design was adopted from an organic form of trees, and we made the wall resemble the tree branches because will create aesthetic value and allow the visitor to enjoy the view. The roof is made from asymmetric triangles to create a dynamic ambience and the shadow from the gap between the sticks. And to protect the stick from rain, we put transparent element under the roof so the sunlight can still pass through.